Alright, welcome back to Scourge of War Waterloo. We are at Quatre Bras. My men are advancing. Some a little more vigorously than the others. I may have to shift a brigade of infantry. So, you seem to be flanking up towards there. That's fine. This is actually an objective, so I'm mainly using this cavalry here to screen my flank. But it might be advantageous to move my cav up to here. And then we can prosecute an attack along here. I can actually get to my general. Alright. Come in. I want you on attack orders. In line. Facing like that. And I feel like this is now the time to start our attack here as well. I would like to have this brigade in as well, but I need to actually move up. Positioning wise, it's kind of annoying. My larger division. Nope, we've taken the farmhouse by the looks of it. That's good. Yeah, my large division was pretty much engaged with a much smaller force. Okay. So, if you could deploy your men in that direction, it would be much appreciated. There we go, get that in the right order. I will have to detach some troops to hold this. How many men do I need? 300 men. So if I can find a regiment of 300 men. 48. 400. And then have you move into here. At this point I will put tank command on, just because I want these guys to be holding cavalry. If you would like to get your ass into gear, that'd be great. Alright. French. See, their guns are moving away. They are pulling back from the front. They know they cannot stop my glorious advance. I'd like to set you to attack orders. Advance in line to support the attack here. These guys are in column. They are about to get a rude awakening. It won't take them long to swing out of column, but the orange infantry brigade here is gonna pretty much be open for annihilating the viewers. There we go, we got some fire going out. We're at -9 grade at the moment because we've basically been advancing through artillery fire. But when these guns are here on limber, I'm sure they will any second. Yep, they will be able to put fire into the farmhouse. Right, that is definitely ours. That's a big fresh flag above it. This is excellent. This is now getting me 250 points a minute. I'm seeing we are 22 minutes into the fight. Yep. Thank you, Flusher. Right, where is Ney? Ney is probably a little bit behind the fight at the moment. No, that's a fairly safe place for Ney. He's fairly central. Any orders he gives will be quick. But I'll move you up a little bit so we can give a bit of morale bonus. The guns are engaging. They're shooting these howitzers that are retreating. Oh, not Nassau, the First Orange Regiment have deployed themselves out, but they're about to get flanked something horribly so. I can see this being a relatively short fight. I wouldn't like... Oh, it's a split battalion, they're just hanging around in front. And then once this like enfilade fire comes in, these guys are going to be in serious trouble. Yeah, they went from -10 to -4 in a couple of seconds. Wait till the next volley. Yep, these guys are off. They've already decided that discretion is the better part of valour. And just pour the fire in. The less of these guys we see now, the more guys we kill now, the less we'll see later in the battle. Alright. Having cleared the firehouse. Marshall's division here. Still on attack orders. Let's send them forward like that. Yeah. Hessen's brigades off to the flank here. That's looking pretty good. Let's just check them out. Are the cavalry actually doing anything, or are they just getting shot up? I feel like my cavalry are just getting shot up. Well, they've got 30 points. But yeah. I kind of feel like they could be much better used attacking up here. It's pretty much what, you know, cavalry are made for, retreating troops. Alright. Could do with a few more animations. Strength of animation was a surprise when you're close, but yeah. Yes, this cavalry brigade down here I am not happy with at all. I think it's because I keep giving orders to their top commander. I'm going to detach them. As I say, I'm still getting back into the swing of this. Which is why I'm not going straight to Waterloo. Plus it feels like good to get the flow. In about 5 minutes, Ligny is going to be starting up. We seem to be pushing them quite nice here. The centre troops are moving up. The skirmishing units are doing their job. Here comes another regiment of Nassau. These are Nassau this time. So how's the brigade doing? Up 66 points. Four is up 70. I am up 400. That's ready. Yeah, but that's about me because he's just taking command of a single corps here. But that will be ticking up nicely every time. Every like few minutes I'll get 200 points for this. Alright, so yes, we're pushing quite nicely. A little bit annoyed about my cavalry, but you know, that's not the X button. What are you going to do? I've got good morale though. At least the game automatically pauses when you're giving orders and stuff like that. It is nice, in a real time, just to have that few seconds when you're checking stuff that the commander wouldn't know. Alright, so we're pushing the Dutch up there. Ooh, looks like we have somebody going in for a bit of a charge. They're brave. Oh, no, they broke before they could even do it. So they're probably going to put fire into their retreating. Their morale's 100% still. So if you can see, they killed 6, lost 4, but because they've broken a unit, they get some bonus points. But yeah, so this brigade is doing a good job here. This brigade, I've done pretty well actually here. I just don't want these guys to get too distracted. We've still got enough room here for line. So this is Brigade Campe under Blusho. Getting slightly distracted by these guys on our flank. Probably don't want to be giving orders to the infantry too much. Like division wise, I probably want to be separating them out. I say brigade level is about the highest I want to go to. Right, Sans Brigade can definitely move into a support this attack. It's a fairly large one. Here, Campe. There we go, just orientate myself. I want you to push and sweep these guys. There's enough of your force here to hold that. Yeah, 500 points would definitely increase. Of course, more casualties we've taken. I'm just going to move Nay up a little bit. No, Nay, even Nay won't want to advance that far. I've always loved the AI in these games. I remember in Take Command, gave a division orders to defend and they started to advance. And I thought, yeah, it's not what I ordered, but I'll let it play. And then what they did is they advanced, they defeated the enemy, and then they moved back to hold their line. The commander decided that, you know, attack was the best form of defense and went straight into it. You can open fire into those guys because they're just around range, out of range. Hello? It looks like we have men engaging in the fort here. Yeah. It's got the orange flag, it means it's the Netherlands. This is yes, if you would like to actually engage those guys, that'd be amazing. Rather than just letting them fire into the flank you've made. So yeah, the AI does have its quirks. But no, they're apparently just going straight to a charge on the flank. Wow, they've got some balls. Which apparently wins, yeah. 500 men have just turned off a regiment that's about twice their size. It looks like these guys are about to try and take us some guns. Unless they get canisters, this is going to end up pretty good. One canister at minus 38, they've taken some heavy losses, but if they take those guns, points will get quite... Guns are worth a lot of points when you say, here we go. Right, the guns are trying to retreat. The guns have been driven off. Didn't quite take them. Probably should have started their charge a minute or two earlier. But it looks like we are about to take this objective. Yep. So how many men do I need to hold that? 500 men. Let's find ourselves a nice 500 man division. You are just a bit short. But you and you, so let's detach. Detach. And have you occupy the farm building. Alright. It's about to get very bad for these guys here as the cavalry are coming in. They're formed square, which means they're now weak to the infantry. So yeah. 1st Netherlands Brigade is about to have some issues. This is where cavalry is useful, because once you're in square you lose your mobility. You can only shoot, like here they can only shoot a quarter of their men, or half their men, because these guys are facing the wrong direction. Whereas I can lay in with everybody. So that's not a tenable position for them to hold. We have the farmhouse here, and we are pushing on nicely. I'm quite happy to let the AI deal with all this. Advancing quite nicely. If we hold that every 4 minutes we get 100 points. I don't know if we're getting... Oh no, we get 400 points for holding it 4 minutes, not a tick over, is it? So we'll probably reattach these guys. French waypoint, yeah. All hold, so yes, I probably should reattach those guys and just let the AI do what it wants. Waypoint, 250 per end. So I hold that for 3 minutes of doing 500 men. I get 250 points, so yeah. It shouldn't be too hard. Seeing we've basically all put surrounded and annihilated them. So yeah. So this is definitely objective. We'll see if that disappears in a few minutes. We just got a slight, Dutch unit here to deal with. And then we'll have the main forces. We're engaged heavily in the woods. Point where I'm not expected to advance as much over in the woods, because it seems to be quite close in and tight fighting at the moment. They definitely got the bulk of their strength coming through these woods. Alright. Honestly, it seems like a good time to start my wrap up. We've taken another objective. And yeah. Yep. We've taken all the fortified areas. And the advance continues. Hopefully you'll join me next time.